techno R&B. I like it.
Techno R&B.
Yeah. It's like sexy, but from machines. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is. It's like
It's a mechanical...
It's like sexy AI.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mechanical Love Fest.
Yeah.
What?
What?
Huh?
Jimmy, this is what I'm talking about, okay?
Yeah.
Aimee or
out
Zach
hot.
or somebody's got something rolling, and it's just flowing. And then all of a sudden you're like...
Banana pancakes.
I've never had banana pancakes,
Or
but those do
chaffles.
sound
He
good.
talks about chaffles a lot.
Chaffles?
Chaffles.
I thought of you yesterday, Jimmy.
Chaffles, dude.
Yeah, tell me. Tell me
I
why you were
saw-
thinking of me.
I saw strawberry milk in a glass jug.
Oh. Did you buy it?
I did not spend $7 on that. I sure didn't.
It was $7?
It was like
Is-
6.5 or something. There's a $2 deposit, I think, on the.
So it's really $4.
No, it's $6.
But then you get the $2 back when you
If
bring
you
the
take
bottle
it
back.
back.
Yeah.
$6.
Bless
So just
you.
take the bottle back.
$6. It's like saying that 24 pack is really this, but once you recycle those cans,
I mean, in some states, like, it's a big thing.
I've planned to do that before, and it's never worked out.
at this gym,
Oh, I
we
make
tried
him.
that.
I
Yeah.
make him bring the bottles back. 'cause
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, in that case, it's like because it's like,
That's- Yeah, that's your lunch money.
yeah, you're not gonna keep the glass bottle around.
It's pretty cool. I'd put change in it.
Really? How big is it?
It's like half gallon.
Oh, wow. Okay, so it's decent size.
Yeah.
I was imagining like the smaller bottle of
Yeah.
milk.
The problem
pretty
is
sturdy.
it doesn't have a good top on it. It's not like it's like a rubbery plastic top.
If they're shaped just right, it's like a decent weapon.
Oh yeah,
Because like you know how they're thick and then it tapers at the end.
I'm familiar.
Then you can like hold it upside down and you can grab that part. It's like a good handle.
Nothing like a good
You know?
taper.
You know?
Yeah, I know. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
These also have that like that high C. The high C jugs used to have them where they had the plastic handle.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like around the cap.
Right.
Yeah, that thing you could really huck it at somebody.
You really huck it.
Speaking of which, I was watching Braveheart before I came here.
Yeah.
There's that scene where they throw the rocks. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That's so good. Anyway, that's all I have
I haven't
to say
seen that
about
movie in a long time. It's good.
It holds up, dude.
Yeah.
Prima Nocta? Is
Prim-
that it?
Yeah.
Prima
Prima Nocta.
Yeah, did you guys see this movie? Have you seen
Oh,
Braveheart?
like when I first came out.
They
I haven't seen it
institute
in a long
Prima
time.
Nocta, which is where like the lords, the noble people get to lay with the bride on her wedding night.
Oh.
Yeah, how jacked up would that be? I don't know. It's like it like gives me some kind of feeling. They're like having this party.
Yeah.
Well, the
Absolutely.
whole movie. I mean, like.
Oh, that part specifically.
Well, yeah, but
sends
like,
me into a rage.
It's the part where Mel Gibson rolls back to his homeland. They're having like the party. Their bagpipes are going, flutes are going. They're throwing rocks and wrestling. It's great.
Flutes.
It's a great time. Everybody's wearing skirts, and then these like noble people come riding in, and like immediately I'm just like, pit of my stomach is just like dropped. Just like, oh no,
Yeah.
how's Mel gonna get him out of this?
Yeah. I know.
William Wallace.
Yeah, it gets. Yeah.
He's 10 foot tall. What do they say? I haven't got to that
Yeah,
part.
he's. Yeah, you'll see it. It's something like he's 10 foot tall and he. It's not like it's something crazy like he spits fire or something. you know?
No, it's I think they say something about lightning out of his eyes, but then
Yeah,
one of
yeah.
his friends is making fun of him, and he goes, and he shoots lightning out of his arse. It's so good.
That's awesome.
I just want to be like a folk hero. How do we do that? Did the age of the internet kill the folk hero? Do those not exist anymore? Because if you didn't get it on
No, because
camera,
there was
it doesn't exist.
the Ghost of Kiev. That
And
pilot.
but he was made
Oh.
up. That was a completely
Yeah,
made
that
up.
was all
I mean,
propaganda though.
It was, but
But it was
that's a
amazing.
folktale.
Yeah, it was really cool, but then it was all propaganda.
What?
The Ghost of Kiev when the wars first started.
Isn't it Kiev?
I thought it was
It's-
Kiev.
Okay, you
Kiev.
could be right. I can't remember.
Something like
Kiev.
that. I think in Skyrim it's Kiev.
That could be what I'm thinking of.
Dude, I think I could be wrong. I'm dumb.
Well, they made that.
We
So
are
it was
all
this
dumb.
whole. Amy, you tell them about it.
So when the war first started against Russia and Ukraine, the Ukrainians basically made up this this fighter pilot, and it was multiple people who I think were in fact shooting down Russian pilots, but the numbers, I don't know that they were actually like as high as what everyone was reporting, and they were saying it was this one fighter pilot, and they called him the Ghost of Kiev,
and it was just
and
like,
it was all propaganda to like get all of the people like
He was
there
an
was
ace.
there was a big dogfight that happened, and like a bunch of Russian planes got shot down, and
And
they were like, it was all one guy.
Oh, that's
And
sick.
they were like, what? And everybody was like, what? And it was the same guy, and they were calling him the Ghost of Kiev.
At what point do we just like put our two best on best, and we just do a quick game of Halo to decide wars?
Yeah.
We could do that tomorrow.
Yeah.
We have the internet speeds.
Yeah. The problem is you're gonna have, like, the problem is that it would never end. You know,
Yeah.
like it would just constantly be 1v1s because somebody else would be like, I'll beat that guy.
Hey. Okay.
You know.
Hey. Fine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, but I'm saying they wouldn't adhere to it.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Like somebody would be like, I'll beat that
As
guy.
long as that's how we settle the bouts, though, I think.
Right,
we're
but
okay
this is
with
what would happen is that there'd be a Zach in the crowd. So like 3 or 4 guys have gone.
it. Careful.
There'd be like 3 or 4 guys, and then
Careful
Zach would be
here.
like, "Oh, you guys having fun on video games? I'll beat you down in a real fight because somebody's not gonna be able to sit there and
We'd
just
have to make
stick
ground
it."
rules, though, like no drugs,
Rules of engagement.
like nothing stronger than Mountain Dew. You got to give the nerds the Mountain Dew. Can you play video games without Mountain Dew? I don't think it's possible.
I did all the time.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
You had one of those trucker, one of those hard hats with the like
I would have
double
loved
barrels.
that.
You
I
know
would
you
have
did.
loved
You would
that.
never have left the
I
screen.
played all the time without Mountain Dew. I would do like Rockstar energy drinks instead.
Oh, yeah. It's better
or
than Jimmy.
Dr. Pepper.
Jimmy had double camel packs like the marathon runners run with like tapioca pudding, I'm pretty sure. He's mainlining
He's got 2
tapioca.
camel packs, but they're full of chocolate pudding.
Yeah. One's,
And he's like,
no, one's Go-Gurt.
In my
Right.
head, it
Yeah.
just came from like the top, like he was
Right.
wearing the hat, like the beer helmet.
But those,
thing,
but the
and
ones
then they
off
were
the
coming
camel
down.
packs have like a real
Yeah.
thick straw.
But Jimmy had the camel pack when it was like $1,000. He got it brand new. He was the first to have
yeah,
it.
it's real gross.
He wore it to high school.
It's real
I
gross.
never
It's
had a
like
camel pack until I was in college.
You did have one?
you did
Yeah.
have one.
I'm the best at
You
this.
called it. You
Golly.
called it,
Well,
dude.
that's when I was doing a lot of camping,
Right.
a lot of walking.
Right.
You can't be
Right.
bothered to carry water.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's.
I can't.
He'd be like, gotta stay
Doing a lot of
hydrated.
camping, doing a lot of walking.
Also
That's
took it on
so
bike
fun.
rides.
For how long, Jimmy? Like,
used it mostly actually for biking, and it was like 2-hour bike rides.
okay,
So
okay.
pretty sweaty.
I
after
remember
that.
when Jimmy used to ride his bike over to my house when COVID first started.
I did that one time, and it was a mistake.
He's like, I almost died.
Didn't you live like a mile from her?
It was a lot longer than a month. Well, I don't know how long.
It's
but
like the same part of town, though, right?
yeah, same part of town, but there's a lot of hills.
Oh, the hill. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that-
Plus, some of those roads going to your spot were not like bike friendly.
No,
Also, your house didn't look bike friendly.
No,
no.
Your house looked
you
like
had to
that.
fight 7 raccoons and a
Yeah.
possum on your way out.
Your house looks like that house from Jeepers Creepers.
I
Yeah.
always
They drive
said like
past
the
and they see the-
Silence of the
Hannibal
Lambs.
Lecter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Silence of the Lambs.
Oh,
I mean,
wow.
we had a groundhog that would sit underneath the porch and keep the critters away, so he did pretty good.
Did you guys ever see Jeepers Creepers?
Yeah,
It was the first one that like really freaked me out for a while.
me too.
I don't think I ever saw it.
You know what it did? I'm not ruining anything because the song plays through the whole freaking movie. It's that Jeepers Creepers, where'd you get those peepers? Jeepers Creepers, where'd you get those eyes? And like the whole, like it's creepy, and they play that song,
Oh,
and it
because the
ruined
song doesn't seem creepy. You know what I mean?
it. Well, you had to be there, okay?
But like it's one of those things where it's like they're playing like Frank Sinatra while somebody's like stabbing somebody to
Yeah.
death type of
Yeah.
feel. Okay, yeah,
yeah, I've had a few things ruined for me like that.
yeah.
Twin girls dressed alike.
Oh, Shining.
Thanks a lot, Shining.
Oh wow.
Stanley Kubrick.
Have
or
you ever
whatever
seen
it
the
was.
Psych episode where it's like a play on that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Psych is so good.
Yeah.
Don't talk about it.
Oh
I know, we'll get our- we'll
That's
get
so
our
funny. I
episode
forgot.
taken
Like
down.
Sykes the one that did it.
Shit Dynasty.
Yeah,
Shit Dynasty.
That's the word that got it's like the magic word on YouTube.
Yeah, that's so crazy. I don't know what that. I guess we could test it and see.
No, it's not.
Okay. All right.
Or
I
we
mean,
can. I don't care.
do you guys play out a scene right now, you and Aimee, and we'll see if they take it off.
Let me see.
I don't know.
Let's do me and you. Zach's rules.
Wait, what?
1v1. We're just going to do 3 rounds. Me, then you, then me, then you, then me, you.
Oh, wow.
Trivia.
Oh, wow.
Psych trivia.
Oh, wow. This is great. This
Well,
is.
wait, why don't we
pop
save?
quiz.
No. I'm being serious. Let's save this and let them come up with questions
see these
for our next episode.
He was so amped about that right now,
No,
Amy.
because
He was
then-
pumped about it.
I'm a sunflower. And I'm just
Okay, fine. Let's
taking
go
in
for it. Go for
sunlight.
it.
I'm taking in sunlight.
Just taking the vitamin D.
No,
all
we can do
right.
it next time.
I just think it might be more interesting.
I just like to put you on the spot
Okay.
because you don't like it.
Oh, you know what we should do today?
Who shot Bobo?
We should take another. I don't get that
He
reference.
said, "Who shot Bobo?"
Oh, that was the seal, right?
Bobo the seal. Are you lost too, Jimmy?
Who killed Bobo?
Oh, it was the fisherman because they.
Yeah,
were-
you are.
Oh no, I'm thinking of the shark episode. Was Bobo
I don't
the
know.
seal? First of all, was Bobo the seal? Okay, then I'm off.
Bobo's the big giant donut in Last Night Gus.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah, the
I know.
one
I know
that-
that one.
probably
Yeah.
Lassiter. I don't know.
I mean, well, I'll have to just.
Do you know?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I-
because he says there's 3 rounds missing, right? He
Yeah.
says there's
Yeah.
3 shots missing.
I haven't seen that episode as much. I've seen the first like 4
You-
to 5 seasons like 25 times, and the last couple I've seen like twice. Because I always start at the beginning. I can't. Hey, you know what I started? Speaking of which, Lord of the Rings.
never
Good,
seen it.
dude.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Dude, gotta be on a couch watching it on a big screen. Cannot watch it on my phone.
Yeah.
Gotta be.
Why would you watch it?
focused
You need
on
the
it.
epic. You need
That's
the.
how I watch most things.
Oh.
Yeah,
Or
I do
just put it
too.
on your laptop at work, and
I
Oh,
forget
good.
you guys can do that. Like where I work, I can't do
can't.
that.
you can't.
No.
Did they take it away?
Anyway, I'm not on the
It's a-
clock.
it's a
I'm on
sensitive-
I'm on a
it's a
different.
sensitive
I'm on a
secret.
different clock right now. So let's talk about.
Okay, so the silverback gorilla, TikTok.
Dude, let me. Okay. Did I send this to you?
Okay, hold on 1 second.
No.
Don't forget that, because before we dive into that, I want to pause it and we'll come back because we're almost at that point. We've got a minute.
Just do it.
We've got
do
a
it
minute.
now.
Lord of the Rings. I want to talk about that first.
Lord of the Rings?
Yeah. How deep are you?
Okay, this is hard for me because I don't do names real well. But the White Wizard
Okay.
is for sure in cahoots with Sauron.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. Good
Gandalf.
intuition.
Gandalf. It's not intuition. I found out. Like I saw.
Oh,
it.
you already saw it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, you knew because that dude had that face.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He had evil guy face.
Yeah.
Gandalf somehow friggin' charms a moth
Yeah,
to
that's
bring
a-
a giant bird for him to jump
Yeah,
on.
I love that part because it made me laugh so hard. Because when he's got the little moth, he's just going like toy, 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 and then
I
like you
think,
don't know what he says, and then the moth just flies off.
I think Frodo just woke up in the elf village and they're getting ready to have to leave.
Oh, nice, Rivendell. They're at Rivendell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Riverdale. That's the CW show, Riverdale. I don't know
Never
what's
seen it,
going to
no
happen. Frodo is such a liability, and I hate him.
Yeah, cries too much. Really
Cries.
bothers me.
He
Really bothers me.
Just folds like origami.
Yep.
Falls down constantly.
Yeah,
With
really
his
bad.
little hairy feet.
Yeah.
I don't know if Samwise Gamgee's gay or not, but he's really into Frodo.
Oh yeah,
They've got a friggin' bond.
yeah.
Little jealous of it.
I mean, honestly, to be honest with you, if they were normal size, it's probably you and me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because you're blonde
Well-
like Sam.
Oh.
Oh,
If they're normal size,
yeah.
you mean like plus size?
Hey,
Well, that's a fair
I'm gonna
point.
give him that one.
That's a fair point.
I'm gonna give him that one. That was really good.
Plus,
If hobbits were
you know what
plus
you
size,
did. You know
what?
what you did just
What?
now? You took his only representation off the screen. You were like, if they were regular size.
Oh,
he was
did
like,
you? Did that
"Oh,
make
I-"
you mad when I said
He's
that?
like, I could be a little
No.
hairy foot hobbit one day.
I couldn't. I don't really
doesn't-
have hairy
Jimmy doesn't
feet.
have hairy feet though.
No, but I mean,
His toes are widely spread apart, though.
Yeah.
yeah, you've got some sort of.
I
got
remember
some-
Jimmy. I remember Amy being like, he has web toes, like he has web feet.
It's not web toes. It's just my feet are just
You have
wide.
you have woodland creature feet. You have feet that were designed
You
to
can
climb
put
trees.
a highlighter in between every single toe.
A highlighter, huh?
A highlighter.
without like jamming it in there.
No,
I mean, but it's like
a skinny
it's like
highlighter.
this. This is how his toes are.
So could you put a highlighter through and it's got clearance on both sides?
Between
No.
at least two of them, maybe.
Whoa.
They're not that bad.
That's actually pretty good though. You'll never have bunions. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for now.
How are your feet not hurting in shoes if they're that wide?
I don't know.
Weird,
I wear
dude.
loose shoes.
Who's your favorite character so far?
I haven't seen a lot of. Oh, it's the human for sure.
Aragorn or Boromir?
The one who's got the hots for the super hot elf lady.
Yeah, Aragorn.
He's pretty dope.
Yeah, he's cool.
But the other one I think is going to be evil. He's got evil face too.
Which one, Boromir?
Yeah, looks like him.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna turn on him.
Just wait, dude. You'll have to
So
see.
you're still-
Well, there's like 12 hours left. I gotta
It gets
watch.
wild with him.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
into it.
Yeah.
I have to set aside time. I may have to put the TV up in here and watch it. You know what I mean? Like where I
Yeah.
can be alone because
It gets emotional.
I was trying to. Well, not even that. I was just trying to do it while doing other stuff. I cannot.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
Same one that I went to before.
Sports medicine doctor?
Yeah. And he essentially did lots of x-rays and then was like, I have decreased disc height from my L5 to S1. So, like, every time I have heavy load, every time I have anything that's compressing, and every time I, like, tilt too far back, it's incredibly painful. So he was like, you can keep doing what you're doing, but you will keep visiting me and you will continue to have pain for a long time. It was really interesting because I was talking to him about different things that I could do. And he was like, I think you can get back to a point to where you'll be able to deadlift and all of that just fine. He was like, you just might not be able to do as heavy as you want.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's really interesting that you say that because the hip hinge is like what bothers it the most.
Right.
And then I started talking to him about squatting, but I was like, what about if I did like a
Belt squat?
Belt squat. And he was like, yeah, I just don't know. I think you're
L5.
it's L5S1.
Yeah,
And he
that'd
was
be
like,
tough.
I just don't think you're going to have the stability, like what you're going to need. He's like, you need to train more core. And I'm like, I know, it really says that.
Yeah,
all
it
the
sounds
time.
like. I mean, I don't
But
know.
like when he was showing me the X-ray, which granted he zoomed in, if this is how much space is between, like
I'll have to get back to you.
sit down.
We got to adjust nuts over here in the middle of a
How much
story.
That's a real
space is
problem.
between? Granted, we're zoomed in between that the L5S1. It's like half of that.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, so. And he also told me that all of this pain, which I'm not like if we're recording, but he was like, I don't believe that to be nerve pain, and I'm like, okay, then what is it? And he was like, I think you have a ligament or some type of something, and he was like, there's so many different things that run through there, but he's like,
Right.
I think you've injured that, but I'm like, then what about the numbness and tingling as well? So, anyways,
Yeah, doc.
not a lot of answers, but I'm just gonna keep showing up and keep losing muscle mass.
Just keep cruising.
Well, I mean, I don't know if you ever want to compete again, but from that prognosis, it kind of sounds like you go just crazy light on deadlifts for a
Well-
while, build back up, and then you have.
It was like he stood behind me. It was really weird. He stood behind me and he grabbed my hips
Oh wow!
and he said, I want you to lift up. Just try and lift up your leg.
Right.
It took me like 25 seconds to be able to lift my leg off of the ground. And he's like, are you trying? And I'm like, yeah,
Are
but
you trying?
you're holding my hips a certain way to where I can't even lift up my leg. And he was like, that's because I'm trying to see how your mechanics are. And then with my other leg, it was like delayed too, but I could do it a lot
So
faster.
he was pressing really hard on
He
something?
was holding, like imagine standing behind your wife and holding her hips in place and then
I'm
telling
imagining it, yep.
her to lift up her leg. But he was just trying to see like what,
Sounds like a
but like if
Friday
I was
night.
rotating in or out.
Right.
Shut up, both of you.
Okay, sorry.
Anyways, like that was really hard for me. But then
That's interesting.
And then he stood behind me and he goes, I want you to bend back. So I started to lean back and I go, how far do you want me to bend back? Because I'm thinking I used to be a gymnast. I could, if you asked me to, I might even be able to do a back bend. Not that I want to because that would kill me. And he was like, just keep going back until like you can't anymore. And I went back and then all of a sudden it was like shooting pain. And he goes, yep. And it was like in that moment, it was almost like I could like, in my head, I could visualize exactly what was happening to those like discs where it was like, they were like clipping each other almost. And I was like, oh, like not discs, but like vertebrae.
You should take peptides. I don't know if you can rebuild those discs or not, but
I don't think you can, like, once you lose disc height, I don't think you can do anything. I think you can try to, like, stay hydrated and, like, take care of your body.
I'll bet you there's some stuff. You
Strengthen
wouldn't
your
take
core.
I
it though.
have to go to, like, China or something.
yeah, we could probably get you into like Mexico.
Yeah.
No, but no joke. I'll bet you stem cells would do it.
Well,
those things seem to
I
because they
can't
do.
afford anything like
Yeah,
that.
they do like site injections with those. Now, probably the most pain you've ever experienced because my buddy David, he had some injections in his to lengthen essentially the vertebrae because he had some pinched and he couldn't stand, sit, lay down. It was awful.
Mine isn't,
he
like-
was a foot like weirdly, like I'm taller than him Like, you can see that I'm taller than him. He was taller than me. It was like enough that it stretched him out that much. It was crazy to me. Are we recording?
Yeah, we've been this whole
sick.
time. Yeah.
Sick.
Sweet.
This isn't. I don't know what's
So
happening.
wait, so you're saying he was shorter than you, and then after he was taller? Mm-hmm. Whoa.
For a while till the
Right.
Where's the fuzz coming from?
I don't know.
till the
I
fluid
was trying to figure that out.
ran out. Could be mine's. I don't know. Anyway,
Well, I just put my
I
phone
like
way
it.
down here.
My watch is dead.
So anyway,
Is it watches?
so
Maybe.
have you seen this TikTok? Did I send it to you? Have you seen it?
No.
So you're looking through the camera phone.
I can show it to you if you'd like. I have it like on, like I made sure it was there. Sorry, Zach, keep talking. He's pouting now.
Oh no.
I just need to recharge. So you're looking through the phone of a family at a zoo,
Okay.
and they're freaking out immediately. I wish we had a little before and a little after, but you see a woman walking, and she like turns around and runs, and the silverback gorilla is in the enclosure, and she thinks that he's out. And he just books it. And she gets herself in some sort of what looks like some sort of storage closet or something. Or maybe that's where they hang out. But clearly the type of door that this gorilla could grab one-handed and rip off the hinges.
Right.
And he's just staring her down.
It's also meant to look like rock, kind of too. So like you can tell that it's like supposed to blend in.
She's an employee.
She's
yes.
a zoo
Yeah.
person.
Yeah.
I don't know. Zoologist? I don't know.
Yeah, she's a zookeeper.
So, well, I don't know. I don't know the hierarchy. Anyway, so then he goes over to the other side of the enclosure.
Well-
he kind of like forgets about her for a second, and then you see another person has been in there the whole time. And this person, this woman has like a bucket in her hand. I think it's a woman.
It's food.
And has a bucket in her hand and is hiding behind this tree, trying to stay between, keep the tree between her and the gorilla, and just is like slowly doing her thing. You can't really, or I couldn't hear what happens off screen, but I think somebody like came to let him out, and this woman runs to which made me cringe, because the last thing I want to do is sprint with my back to a gorilla.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know what else you do.
Yeah, I don't know what the appropriate...
You know what I wanted to do
Yeah.
the whole time I'm watching it? We need sharpshooters. We need snipers.
Well,
at
where
all
were
zoos.
where were the tranks? Yeah.
Put it down.
so
I don't care
I
as
read-
much about animals. Like, for those zookeepers, like, to live the rest of their lives with no arms,
Yeah.
like, put that dude down.
So I
He had a
read
good
the
life.
article on it. That actually happened back in October of last year. And so essentially it was zookeeper error. Both of those zookeepers, they had like hurdled off all the gorillas that were in the enclosure and put them in, like, I don't want to say cage, but the zookeepers were putting out food for them, and someone let them back out.
Right.
So like
Somebody got fired.
the one,
Hopefully.
like the first one that he goes after, that's like then standing in this doorway. If you're watching, it's almost like she is trying to keep him, like she's playing like a game where like, I can see you, but I'm not going to move, and you can see me, almost to give the other one that's behind it like
I
a little
wonder.
bit of time.
Maybe.
Wow.
But so, yeah, super fucking scary.
what do you-
Sorry for the F-bomb.
So this was my question. Let's say the impossible happens and you're in there with your kids.
Mm-hmm.
Are you waiting to the last possible minute, or are you just like sacrificing yourself to this gorilla?
So it's imminent.
I mean, you're in its territory.
Right. I mean, but I'm saying like, it's like he's chasing us down.
Well, I mean, that's the thing, is she was staying between the tree and him. Like, you got a kid at this point in this scenario where
Yeah.
it's me with my kid.
Yeah.
Are we going to stay quiet?
Yeah.
Are we going to pee our pants and he can smell them? He can probably smell them either way. Yeah, watch this vid, Nate.
Okay. All right. So he charged in there.
You might want to hold it. It's a minute.
yeah.
Very big gorilla.
So
He's
then,
big,
then
dude.
I started reading about like silverback gorillas. So a silverback gorilla is essentially, it's the troop leader, it's the father. Troops generally they have like a mother, but they can have multiple females. But silverback gorillas are very protective of their mates and also their babies. But so there's also called a blackback. And a blackback gorilla is any gorilla that is in the troop, but it is not the dominant male.
Right.
So it would be like the
worker bee.
male children or the male gorillas of the silverback. And you become a silverback once you've hit like about 10 to 12 years old, because of your older. You're just going gray.
You
But
probably-
I was reading all last night about
You
it.
probably have to fight for your position to be the silverback, I'm guessing.
Well, it also was talking about how, so you have Eastern and Western gorillas. There's all different like types and like how they are with their families, quote unquote, their troops. And it said that in some, the males can have multiple females, multiple mates, but in then others it's like very, very strict, like one partner or whatnot. But it was talking about how females, like how it's kind of like how people are, that like women are very territorial. So like the female gorillas, they'll get into lots of fights over like the male.
That's
Wow.
crazy. I heard something almost the exact opposite that it kind of bummed me out, but then it was like crazy that nature finds a way like this. But dolphins, apparently there's a lot of what they call it, like not patricide. Anyway, the male dolphins will kill the babies a lot because they won't breed when they're like nursing the baby. So you know what they do?
I don't know that I want to
The
know.
female. This isn't that crazy. The female dolphins will have as many sexual partners as possible because it won't kill it if it's the baby of the male. So then nobody really knows whose it is. I thought that was nuts that they figured that out.
Wow, that's pretty bananas.
Nice one. Bananas.
Yeah, I mean, wow. Yeah, that sucks because you're pinned down there like really bad. There's no outrunning him either. Like I feel like if he really wanted to get her there though, he could have just
Any second.
Yeah, he could have just used fast.
He
enough
looks
for her.
over at the tree too. I swear he could smell her.
I think the scariest part is like initially when you first see it and she's running and like whether she even drops or trips, but like you see that basket that like it's a plastic thing and he's
Scary.
like running
Terrifying,
after her.
dude.
Yeah, that's scary.
Screw
Glad
that.
that's not us. How long till we just kill all those animals?
You mean just like kill them off, or
Yeah.
I
Like
mean,
as a species.
there's a lot of animals that are on the endangered list, I'm sure.
Yeah, it keeps going up. I'm sure.
I mean, I don't want to kill them all off. You want to kill them all off?
No, I don't. I'm just saying, like, one day the whole world will be paved, and there'll be buildings everywhere, and we'll be in flying cars,
Right.
and you can't just have gorillas exist. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
You
Well,
can't just have, like, timber wolves and polar bears and stuff.
I don't know. If we don't have enough trees, we won't have oxygen, and we all won't live. So we'll probably be dead before then.
yeah, I mean,
anyways.
we'll have to wear something, or there's like,
Yeah.
or it's like fake oxygen.
Fake oxygen.
Like in, what is that one, Nate? The Dr. Seuss. The Lorax.
Oh
What?
yeah,
They have fake oxygen.
yeah. In the Lorax, yeah.
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 As for me, I speak for the trees. I think it'd be different if I saw it in person, but I hate seeing people break bones, like when it's like displaced and stuff.
Yeah.
Or like my college roommate dislocated his elbow in a game. Like just went to catch him, and it went the other way.
Yeah.
Like 90 degrees the other way.
Yeah,
It was tough to watch.
yeah.
It's like
not-
watching
that's
those
gnarly.
squat videos where it's like
I won't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it's the worst.
they like
It's the
wrap
worst.
their knees so much and then just snap.
Or
Yeah.
it's well, I don't think that snaps their knees. Like or the suited ones. Sometimes when they bail, and the spotter doesn't get it off them in time. Their knees hit the ground with all that force, and it just
Yeah, the other one is
What is it? The leg press. Whenever you see people like
get caught in there.
get
The other ones now that like you see happening is when people go to like racket and their arms get caught and then it like snaps their elbow out
Yep.
when they
I saw one that was kind of crazy.
Crazy.
I don't know if it was Squat University or what, but it had just a montage of these girls with long hair squatting with their hair up, and they drop the bar and pulls out half of their hair.
I haven't seen that.
Yikes.
Yeah. So it's like throw a hair tie.
See
in.
it like
We've
that
had-
that stuff definitely bothers me, but it's never like bad injury stuff and things like that is like nowhere near as bad to me as like gross stuff like festering, rotten.
Oh, agreed.
That stuff's way worse to me. Like
You know, one of the weirdly, like you wouldn't think this would be one of the grossest things, but when I was a kid, one of the opposing football teams came in and like every player, like they'd come to the junior high locker room,
right.
and so, you know what I mean, for
Yeah.
the high school team.
Yeah.
Every one of those kids peed on the floor next to the toilet. And I don't know if they had to like take pictures and like had to prove that it happened. It was there for like 5 days. And it smelled
Oh, it's terrible.
awful.
It's terrible. It's disgusting.
But you wouldn't think urine would make my list, but it certainly does, sir.
Yeah, I mean, after 5 days in a muggy locker room,
Yeah,
that's terrible.
yeah, and they just made us go to. It's so funny. They just made us go to class.
Yeah, I
Like,
guess-
we can't just like not go to the locker room for this week.
Yeah,
I've,
they-
Gotcha.
I've gagged smelling urine before.
Really?
Yeah, but it
can
was
be gnarly.
it was like a urostomy, and so
It was purple.
no, it was actually coming out like imagine like cottage cheese, kind of like
Oh,
white.
nice.
It had like thick white, and
Yeah,
it
it's
smelled
gnarly.
very foul. Like
Yeah,
the patient
gnarly.
had a bad infection.
Yeah.
Yeah, gnarly,
That
dude.
sounds real gross.
Jimmy started kind
See
of.
that type of stuff. You couldn't bother me with it by saying it. Like some people, like you couldn't talk about
Right,
that or
yeah.
they'd freak out.
Yeah.
Being in the presence would be totally
Yeah,
different.
it's terrible.
I remember
Yeah.
when I was a new nurse, and I can't remember, I don't think I've said this on here, but I've recently had this conversation with somebody. I'm a new nurse, and one of my coworkers, a male coworker, was giving me a report, and it was a bariatric patient. She had just had a Roux-en-Y, and he was like, hey, just letting you know, she's on her menses. And I'm like, okay. And he's like, so, those big clots that you're seeing in the hat, for everybody who doesn't know what a hat collects the urine, so we can measure your urine. It sits in the toilet. He's like, that's just her on her menses. And I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I just think he's just randomly bringing this up. I don't think anything of it. So I'm helping this woman up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom. I help her back. I go in the bathroom, and the clots that this woman had out were like almost like
Baseball?
baseball size, like as far as like diameter, not
That's
like
wild.
not like that actual like whole like baseball.
Wow.
But there were tons of them, and I was like thinking, this isn't normal. But I also only know me at that age.
Right,
You only
yeah.
know what your body does, and I
Right,
was like,
yeah.
Jimmy
that-
is so bummed out right now. He
Why?
doesn't know what to do with himself.
What do you mean?
You all right, Jimbo?
because he can't talk about anything.
No, because he's the guy that'll faint.
No, I mean,
I read it all over your face.
He used to gag when he used to clean up. Like when we first started dating, he would help me like do the kitty litter or clean up the vomit or
Hey.
whatever. And
Hey, I
there was
know
a
you.
lot of gagging.
I've grown up.
He's
grown.
he's
Oh,
he's
man,
doing
now.
so much better.
I have
He's
facial
got
hair.
a mustache, sir.
Yeah.
Man.
Okay.
Yeah, Amy, that was the grossest thing ever said on this podcast. Thank you for sharing.
Sorry.
No, I like it. It's content, baby. Like, comment, subscribe if you have blood clots that size. Let me know.
Don't let us know. We don't want to know that.
DM Jimmy a picture.
DM. Oh, let's do
All right.
trivia.
Let's do trivia.
Let's do trivia.
This is hard trivia.
Oh yeah, Amy said it's we're going to advanced
And
expert
she
level.
said the category
Difficile.
She said the category was I'm coming for your throat.
I said that I thought it would be kind of hard, and there might be 2 to 3 that are repeats. So it's in a way testing if you remember stuff.
Oh man.
Um,
Like a
every-
memory game.
Everybody guess a number.
66.
20.
45.
It was 53, so it goes Zach, Jimmy, Nate.
Okay.
What?
He won.
Wait.
I said
thought,
45.
I thought you said 50.
No, he's
66.
66.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
It's okay.
Okay, so Jimmy, Zach, Nate.
Yep.
Sorry, I can't do math.
I'm last either way. So.
Zach, Nate.
Jimmy, Zach, Amy's got game.
When am I
Wait,
gonna? When am I gonna get that?
I know I need to make it.
Yeah, when you
I
get your
know.
soundboard.
I know I need to get it made. Well, it's just I got to take like all the sound clips and do it.
Yeah, heard it. Okay. Jimmy, what is an aglet?
Oh wow.
Can you spell it?
AGLET. Like I said, this is going to be really hard. There's only 18 questions, and I'll be
Is it
surprised if they
Is
get
it a
it
lawnmower?
wrong. Zach?
It's an embryo.
No.
That is what they call a baby leech.
No.
Okay.
It's the tiny piece at the end of the shoelace.
Oh my gosh.
Yep,
Okay.
sure it is. My turn.
Huh.
Okay. In 2009, what became the first Morse code character to be added since World War II? And I'll give you all a hint. Like, imagine looking at a keyboard.
Okay.
Hashtag the pound sign.
No,
Oh, keyboard. Doggone it.
that's on a keyboard,
Okay.
but that was not right.
You're not right.
You're not right.
In an exclamation point.
No.
A period.
No. The @ symbol.
A period, Jimmy? You didn't think they ended sentences in Morse code?
No. No, not at all.
Wow.
This is all one giant run-on.
Like I said, this might be one where you guys
That's
are
fine.
lucky
That's
if you
fine.
get 6
That's fine.
right.
I feel like I was pretty freaking close. But
Yeah,
that's
you were.
okay.
You
It's
started.
okay.
You were on the right track. Yeah.
It's all right. It's all right. It's all
Okay,
right. Nate's turn.
Nate. What was the original purpose of the tiny pocket in jeans?
Mm. Mm-hmm.
It was
That means he
for
knows.
matches.
No.
It's for money.
No.
I have no idea. The original tiny pocket.
I've
So
heard this before too, because
so what's
I've heard
been-
this, but I can't remember what
What's
it is.
been around that long? Jeans, Levi Strauss, Germany, annexation of Puerto Rico.
10, 9, 8.
It was for nails.
No, to store pocket watches.
Dang it.
Yeah, of course it was.
Yeah.
Okay. Jimmy,
Jimmy's turn.
which country originated the sport of curling?
Netherlands.
No.
Canada.
No.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not.
Germany.
No.
Dang it.
Scotland.
It's horseshit.
Fucking
My turn.
Scots.
Okay.
Braveheart.
I'm so pissed.
What sport were women allowed to play in the Olympics for the first time?
Can I get a year? Like,
Oh,
a
it was
lot
just
of
like
them.
they couldn't play it until the
women
first
were
Olympics.
not included in the Olympics until this sport.
Oh, you're saying the first sport they were okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, badminton.
No.
Soccer.
No.
Track.
Are you guys trying to get this wrong on purpose, like all of these? Tennis.
Why is that? I said badminton. I was so close.
I don't know. I just feel like you would go with tennis.
I've
before
been
you'd go
really
with
close
badminton.
a bunch of times.
Okay. Okay, ready?
I'll give you the context of why I said that one if you would like, but I won't.
No, I'm okay.
Okay.
Who's next?
Who, me?
Nate?
Where is the largest bowling center located? What country?
Country?
China.
No. It's your turn, Jimbo.
Oh, it is. United States.
No.
Bowling.
Bowling.
Scotland.
Japan.
Okay.
Oh, that was close.
Jimmy's turn.
Whose turn?
Jimmy's.
Okay, so I have a feeling. Okay,
He's going to get the easy one. That's
No,
okay.
you're gonna get it. He's
Okay.
not gonna get it. Is what I was gonna say. What magic duo performed at the Mirage Casino in Las Vegas from 1990
Gosh,
to 2003?
He's going to get that.
No, he won't. Watch, he won't.
Can you repeat the question?
See, told you. What magic duo performed at the Mirage Casino in Las Vegas from 1990 to 2003?
I don't know. Penn and Teller.
No.
Siegfried and Roy.
Yes.
They were attacked by their white tiger.
Well,
Yeah,
one of
that's
them
crazy.
was.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So Zach
Wait.
is on the board after question 7.
It's all right. I can still get my 6. That's what I'm shooting for.
Okay. Zach, what year did the Berlin Wall separating East and West Germany begin to be taken down?
19. The year it was in the 1900s, and it was, if I recall, 68.
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna say 1945.
No.
Dang it.
1946.
1989, guys.
Oh
Okay.
wow.
Okay. Nate's turn. I don't like all the judgment coming from the old question asker over there.
Where is Big Bend located?
Excuse me? What is it?
Where is Big Ben located?
I heard Big Bend.
Yeah, I
Sorry.
heard Big Ben.
Sorry.
Is it London? Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Man,
Such an easy one.
That was an easier one. I'm glad I got that.
I told you
I
there's
would've
like
said
3
St.
easy
Louis.
ones.
Westminster Ave.
When she
You
said Big
St.
Bend,
Louis.
when she said Big Bend, I was like Indiana.
you were like, I believe we played for the Steelers.
Sorry.
I'm pretty sure there is Big Bend, Indiana. Big Bend, Indiana.
Well, there's a never mind. Big Bend in St. Louis.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got a friend named Big Ben.
I think it's
He lives in Rennick.
Jimmy's turn.
Yeah, it's Jimmy's turn.
Big Bend was
Who
Zach's
was the
name in high school.
famous pop band that was called Kara's Flowers up until 2001?
Why did they have a name change?
I can't tell you that.
Pop. You said pop band?
Until 2001.
Who was the famous pop band that was called Kara's Flowers up until 2001?
Jimmy's face is like, what the?
In
Seven.
sync.
No.
Wow.
Really bummed you didn't get that. Kara's Flowers.
Huh?
So I'm trying to figure out who Kara is. Maybe that'll give me a hint.
Hmm.
Carrie Underwood. Mariah Carey.
Are these all answers, or you want me to?
He's
No.
just talking it out.
Pop band. I don't know too many pop bands for 2001. I should.
Yeah, you should.
Do I
10.
know any of these songs?
Yes, you know.
I do know their
You,
songs.
you know this group and their songs. 9, 8.
Let's go with
7.
TLC.
No. Okay. You're up.
Is it Coldplay?
No, it's
Okay.
Maroon 5.
Oh wow.
Oh,
No
well.
way. Oh man.
Okay,
My turn.
it's your turn.
Hey, wait, whoa, Nate.
Yeah.
Am I bet? Oh, there I am.
Yeah.
Okay. What is
Sorry,
the longest
freaked out a
running Broadway show?
Cats.
No.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Cats is definitely what it is.
Nate, you're up.
What is it?
He's on his phone. I protest this. He's definitely googling it right now.
I have evidence. I'm
What is
texting my client.
What is the longest running Broadway show?
Let's say Phantom of the Opera.
Correct.
Hey-o!
You should-
baby!
You should see Zach's face.
Nate's turn.
Oh. Okay. Actor Tom Holland lip synced what song on the show Lip Sync Battle?
That's a pretty tough one.
Like I said, 3 of them are easy.
I've seen it.
Was he like in the rain on that? Did they play rain on the? I feel like he was wet.
I don't know. I feel like you might give it away if you say too much.
I doubt it.
Oh, because you don't know?
I have no idea.
Really? Oh.
Was I onto something there? Okay.
Dang it. I've seen it.
No countdown for him, huh? Let's see who your favorite is.
Okay. 10.
You
9,
guys got way longer. I don't know. Pass.
8.
I don't know.
Umbrella.
It is Umbrella.
Tie game?
Nate is winning
How is Nate winning?
because Nate's gotten 2 right.
I think it's because he has more points than us.
Okay. I think this one is Jimmy.
Jambalaya.
What animal is the fastest on land?
Cheetah.
Correct.
Yeah. What a tough one.
I want to contest that.
What a tough one.
I want to contest that, Amy.
Okay.
So
Somebody
are
is
you,
going to have to look it up, though, because
So is it for short distance or long distance?
I don't know. I didn't look that up.
Okay. All right.
Do you want to?
Because there's an animal that's faster than a cheetah on land,
Is it-
but for longer distances.
What is it?
It's a pronghorn.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've had this discussion with Mari. We argued about it for like
What
20
is
minutes.
a what? A what?
So there's a pronghorn is just as fast as a cheetah,
What's a pronghorn?
but at long distances. It looks like a ram, kind of like.
It's okay.
But it's fine, no big deal.
My turn.
Okay.
Justice.
The largest.
For Gotham.
The largest living lizard that can't breathe fire, but it does have a venomous bite that inhibits blood clotting.
Kimono dragon.
Yes.
So that was the easy one for you too.
I was a guess, Jimmy. I don't know
No,
animals.
you did great.
Shut up.
Say it with confidence
Shut up.
next time.
Nate,
I don't
Nate,
want this.
Nate,
Mm-hmm.
what are the only birds that can fly backwards?
I know this. Miss it. Miss it now.
Because you all are tied.
You say birds, like is there multiple kinds or is one
It's
kind of bird?
one kind of bird.
Okay.
There's just multiple of those types.
Yeah,
of
do you know
birds.
the answer?
I don't know. We'll see. We'll find out. I gotta guess.
An owl.
Nope.
No.
Okay.
And we're tied right now.
Hummingbird.
Yes.
Doggone it!
Yes.
You didn't expect Jimmy to know that one, did you? Oh, wow.
I just look. All I know is when we get the hard trivia, Jimmy somehow knows a lot of them,
I just-
but he doesn't know the easy ones.
When you were doing this, Amy, was Jimmy rubbing your shoulders?
No.
no,
Okay, all right,
I was
Jimmy
at
was at
work.
He just typed it up for you.
No.
All right, I think it's Jimmy's turn.
Which is the only edible food that never expires?
10,
Hey,
9,
8,
spam.
8.
7. No.
Honey.
Yes.
Nice.
Okay.
We're being Jimmy tied?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which U.S. state? Oh, by the way, there's only 2 left. Which U.S. state
Gosh,
is
so-
the only state that grows coffee beans? No, this is
Oh, it's Zach.
because
Yeah, Jimmy just... Oh, no.
No, yeah, Jimmy missed the food that didn't
Yeah.
expire.
Yeah.
it's Zach.
The only U.S. state that grows coffee beans. I feel like it needs to be a warmer climate, right?
Mhm.
I'm going to say... I'm going to be wrong, and I'm going to be so mad. I'll be so upset about it. I'll probably make a scene.
Yeah, probably.
I think the safe bet is going to be like
10.
California.
No.
Is it Florida?
No.
Hawaii.
Correct.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Nate's turn.
Nate,
Yeah.
in Middle Eastern cuisine, what is hummus made from?
Duck. Jimmy definitely knows that.
Oh, you bet I do.
Oh, no. Do you really?
Yeah.
Do you know too, right? Yeah. I told you there was like 4 of these that I knew the answer to. Maybe 5.
Nate, you have to
I-
get this just so...
I don't know
just
it,
so you
dude.
tie
I
up.
don't know
yes,
it,
you
dude.
do. You have to guess.
Yeah, you have to
Is
guess
it lima
something.
beans?
You're closer, but no.
Okay.
Chickpea.
Chickpea.
Ah.
Okay, so
My heart was racing there.
5, 3, 2.
5, 3, 2. Jimmy, Zach, Nate.
Can't win them all, folks. Sometimes you win them. Sometimes you date the person who makes the questions. And today I didn't win. And Jimmy dates the person who makes the questions.
I
And
promise
and
you
those,
that.
and those are facts. I didn't say anything that was incorrect or rude.
No.
Those are just facts. Sometimes you win. Sometimes you date the person who made the questions.
I promise you, there is no cheating.
Yeah, no, totally.
That's
We're
awesome.
an honest household.
That's awesome.
Jimmy, you've lied to me on multiple occasions. so
I like
shut
that
up.
though. It was like it was difficult. Like it was.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot
I think
more.
our listeners learned a little bit.
I learned
we
a little
learned a
bit.
little-
Well, so I have a question. Did I redo any of them?
What's
Because
the next segment?
okay, he's over it.
I don't remember any of those. Did you
Okay.
redo?
I thought that 2 or 3 of them
there was
sounded
one.
very.
I think chickpea was redone.
And I thought the anklet was redone.
Yes, that's a good one.
So I was just
Not-
like, I wonder.
The only
Not
one-
memorable enough to get it though. Apparently,
No, I don't.
Aglet.
Man, I didn't
Is
remember
it
that one.
Anglet.
Aglet, sorry, Aglet, AGLET.
What was there was a weird one time that had to do with a toothbrush.
The nurdle.
The nurdle? Was that it?
Yeah,
Yeah, there was one that was like a weird toothbrush one.
it's what you.
Why are you staring me down?
You're a nurdle.
No.
Do that whole like, thanks guys. This was another podcast from the guys at the gym. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Don't make fun of my voice, dude.
No,
Okay.
you go to late night DJ voice, and it makes me
In it-
happy every time.
When? Like, are you talking on the intro?
The intro. Do you do an? Oh, you don't do an outro. Yeah, just the intro.
Yeah. I need to do one for
Hey
this one.
guys, this is Nate, and I'm from the.
No, it's way better than that.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what? Maybe for the intro for this for this podcast, we should have Amy do it or Jimmy do it.
Okay. Yeah, we could do that.
And
Spread the love.
and Amy can be like, "What's up, guys? Thanks for listening to the podcast."
You know
This
what?
is and she'll be like, "This is guys from the gym."
I don't think anybody wants to hear my voice.
Sure, they do.
You have a podcast.
Yeah, you have a podcast though,
And people listen.
and people listen and they like it.
I think we should make Zach do it, and he could do it in Christopher Walken. The
You
whole
always
time.
make me do Christopher Walken voice.
No,
'Cause you're the
it's-
best
she
at
def-
it, closest to it.
She deflects to you because she
I
doesn't
know.
want to do it.
I know. Hey, you guys want to see my impression of Amy?
Yeah, yeah.
No, I suck. No, I can't do it.
That was good. That was good. Especially when we're like, dude, like it happens all the time when we talk about lifting. She'll be like, "Oh, I can't do that," and I'm like, "You've done more than that in competition." And it'll be
Yeah.
like, "You're the most impressive one out of all of us,"
She's
and then
like,
she'll be
"No."
like, "I suck." No,
Yeah, she'll always have some caveat. It's like, but it was on bumper plates.
I think
Yeah, but that's probably that attitude that makes her great, right?
no.
Yeah.
I think what it is,
here we go.
and you nailed it on the head. I think a long time ago when you said I'm the queen of Is it self-deprecation?
It is.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Want to do more impressions? I can do one of Jimmy.
Yeah, do it.
Say something to me.
Hey,
Well. Nailed it.
yeah, you did. Yeah, I feel like I kind of do that too, though.
Yeah.
I feel like I say, well,
Yeah, but Jimmy says WULL exclamation point. Whoa!
that's so good.
Whoa.
Oh, that was the other thing that Sally said was that I had a couple other people.
Bring Sally up.
I had a couple other people tell me this too, where the Hallmark bit.
Oh, that was good.
Where
Yeah.
they like loved it. They loved it. Yeah, Sally loved the whole like we were making up a Hallmark movie because Sally's like into Hallmark movies.
And she's like, make that movie.
Yeah, exactly. She was like, that was like so spot on. She's like, I kind of feel like I've seen a movie like that.
You know what we could do? This would take a lot of effort, but we should, dude. You can clip this if you want.
Okay.
We should make a TikTok and just do little scenes of that movie.
It would
We
be
should
great.
do that over the course of like a couple months.
She said she Googled it. She was like, is Supple a real town in Kentucky?
I googled too to just to
Did
see.
she really?
Yeah.
That's so funny. There wasn't anything close?
No, there wasn't anything.
We could definitely stage this on a gravel road by your house or something.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Oh man, Aimee has a nice car. We could pretend it has a flat tire.
Oh,
This is
yeah.
perfect.
Oh, we totally could do this.
Not, yeah.
I mean, who? Like, they'd have to act it out though. Like, Aimee would have to be in it then and be the.
Yeah,
But she's not going to get Winters or whatever his name is.
Eric
No,
Winters.
we're not going to get Eric Winters.
Not with that attitude. If we make the TikTok and it hits, we might get the real deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you never know.
But what'd be funny is like people would be like, I liked it better on TikTok.
How crazy would that be if our rise to like we made it was that we did all that, it blew up enough that then
We did
like we
great
could actually
value
sell the
Hallmark.
movie. We could actually sell the movie script and like, all right, like this isn't a big deal, but we'll buy it from you for like $500,000.
I'd retire.
That would be insane, wouldn't it?
That'd be nice.
Yeah, that would be kind of crazy.
What's $500,000 divided by 4? Like 120, 125,
Well,
125.
And then after taxes, we probably all come out with like 80K, 70K.
I could live for 12 years off that.
You guys need to get married before that happens.
For tax reasons.
Tax reasons, yeah, because Zach and I are going to make out like bandits, and you guys are going to get reamed.
I want to make out with you.
I'm
like
already
bandits.
getting reamed. So
There's a lot of undertones in this, and I'm not mature enough to like step over them. I feel like I need to talk about every one of them, and I don't want to do that to you guys. So,
Yeah, we can save that for another. That's a whole nother like 30-minute conversation talking about when you're single and taxes, because we've talked about that with Todd, and it's
the
insane.
most frustrating thing
It's
in the
insane.
entire world.
Yeah, it's
Well.
insane.
Well,
don't try to overdo it now.
no, I don't think I can. It's just gonna be,
Yeah.
yeah.
I wonder if I could go through and find all the times that he said that.
Oh yeah, and just clip them. Like
Yeah, and it'd be
montage.
like, yeah, and then put some like make it a song.
Should I? Hey, do you guys feel singled out? Do I need to do one to Nate?
Sure.
Yeah, do one.
All right, say something to me.
Hey, what's
La
up?
cucaracha, la cucaracha. That's dude, if I had a quarter for every time.
Do you see I changed my Instagram name?
No, what is it?
I changed it to
Is it the one we made up?
yeah, but I found like so we were talking about this on Big Man Problems that he was saying I should change my name to Senor Dumpy. And we looked up what it is in Spanish and it was like regodeta or something like that.
Yeah, Senor Regodeta.
Yeah, and so but I was looking it up and it has like it's one of those words where it has like multiple translations.
Sure.
Well, it's like one of those words where you can use it in different things, and it's like it didn't really mean the same thing.
Right.
And so, like, I found what just was like Senior Big Butt, and it was like Gran Chorizo or something. It was like Chorizo Grand or something like that. I don't remember what it was.
I like it.
But I changed it to that. Nobody noticed that my Instagram handle was different.
No.
You guys don't care about me at all.
Senor Chorizo, is that what it is?
No, not chorizo. That's funny though.
Senor Sausage?
Senor Chorizo.
I like that.
Yeah, I like that too.
Let's make a new one for Jimmy. I made yours, didn't I?
Nimble Nichols is funny.
Yeah.
Is that what it is now?
Yeah.
It used to be Teddy
Yeah,
Rux,
Jack
Jack Teddy
Jack
Ruxpin
Teddy
was
Ruxpin.
amazing. Let's make a new one right now for Jimmy.
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
I don't know. When I see him, I see the little Lego people. He's built like a little Lego person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That has the interchangeable hair and stuff like that.
Jacked Lego.
Call him like Lego pilot.
Do you guys
call him like
oh,
you
man.
know what he'd be? He'd be the little hobbit Lego.
Yeah, we could go since you're doing the whole Lord of the Rings saga right now.
You could just change it based on your
Lego Frodo. Nah, that sounds like Legolas. That's a thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's an elf.
Yeah.
Just has unlimited arrows.
Yeah, it's so you haven't gotten to this part yet, but maybe you've seen the clip. Have you seen where he fires 3 at a time?
No.
It's gonna get there, and like he grabs 3 arrows, so he's got like one, and he's like shooting, like kills 3 different guys.
Yeah, in 3 different trajectories.
It's sick. Yeah, it's pretty cool though. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Aimee, you got any like funny nicknames for him that are not like super sexual?
Do you have any that are sexual? I want.
Oh wow, yeah, you're right. I don't know. Well, I was trying to be,
No, I'm a degenerate.
I don't think that we have any.
Okay.
You don't have nicknames? Jimmy seems like he nicknames you.
And he doesn't tell you.
No.
No?
You're telling me when she's not around, there's no names you call her?
No.
Raging bitch.
No.
That's what I was coming after.
Oh wow. Wow.
I saw Jimmy get mad, probably for the second time ever, like the most frustrated
What was
I've ever.
the first one?
It was at each other though,
No,
or
last
just in
night.
general?
So the long story is that we had a pipe burst. This was back in early January, and it was like underneath and behind like where the Lazy Susan is. So there's like countertop, all this different stuff. So we had to pull everything out. So we've gone through the remediation through all the molds. So we were like now replacing the drywall and then putting the Lazy Susan back together. And what should have taken maybe an hour was like a 3-hour long process. And
Right.
Jimmy was melting down last night.
That's hilarious.
I wouldn't call it melting down. I was just getting frustrated.
He was getting real mad.
Like so, like when that's happening, is Jimmy like? Do you like throw stuff around? Are you like slamming stuff around, or are you like?
He's like
Just different.
he's the best person to get into a fight with because you always win. Because he like, I mean, I hate to say it like that, but like there's times where I'm like, fight back, like say something, because he, with his like major in psychology, he's so calm. Like you win, he lets you win every time, and then you get more mad because you're like, I want you to argue with me. I want you to defend yourself.
Oh yeah, I mean,
just take the dub.
Yeah, just take the dub.
Oh, I do every time, and I know I'm wrong most of the times, but I can't help it. And then I get more mad at him for not.
Why wouldn't you just say that though? Just be like, you know, you're wrong. I don't want to fight, and then that would make her even more mad, and then it'll just like keep,
I like sleeping in bed. I don't like sleeping on the couch. So
That she wouldn't
And
do
when
that.
has he ever slept on the
Yeah,
couch?
she wouldn't do that.
never.
Never.
Yeah, but the nice part is that if you're on the couch, you don't have to worry about people crawling out of the vents. In the bedroom.
Well, yeah.
You know?
Then she's still gonna come out and see me and just be like, "Hey,
Hey, there's a
Kitty,
demon
come
in the
here.
vent. Will you come?
I mean,
Will you come fight him?
So anyway, like fixing this thing though, I just want to like, I was in this small space where my neck was like this.
Yeah.
Because it's like in the corner.
the to get
Cabinet.
into the Lazy Susan is this big. The cabinet door.
Jimmy could fit. For those of you who've never seen Jimmy, he often comes in the house through the cat door. So this is a small man.
Yeah.
He's built like $2 worth of stacked quarters.
Oh yeah.
It was just a tight space and it got real hot
Yeah.
and it wasn't fun.
That'll do it for me too. Is if I'm hot.
What a picture you painted with your words there. Oh man.
I did.
And the Susan was extra lazy.
Yeah.
Really not helping.
I thought you guys were gonna have Ben come over and fix it.
Well, what happened was we just got to the point to where it was like we don't.
The Lazy Susan was taken out. All of this kitchen stuff that was in the Lazy Susan was in the hallway bathroom. So if you imagine a Lazy Susan laying in a tub, and then all of my cooking stuff that was in that was just spread throughout the hallway bathroom. So
We
I was
also-
like,
You
let's
also just
just
don't want Ben shirtless in your house with hammers, like just being all sexy and stuff. You
That's
don't
true.
want that.
No,
Yeah, you don't want
so-
That's the perfect amount of chest hair.
We
It's true,
had
yeah.
His back ripples.
we had a like water testing
His
gun,
jeans.
and it was
droop low a
still
little.
showing that it was like still wet.
Right.
Like there was still moisture back there, so we had to put more fans and just let it go a little bit longer.
What I think's funny too is that it'd be like, where's the, you have the garlic salt, and she's like, it's in the bathroom, and then like you got to go in there and grab it.
It's in the medicine closet.
Yeah, and then it'll be like, I went to, like, Jimmy's like, and I could see Jimmy doing weird stuff, like he'll put his like toothpaste on the, like Aimee's
The nurdle.
Yeah, he's putting his toothpaste on the nurdle, and he's like, you know what?
No, the nurdle
I wonder
is
if I
the
could spice this up a little bit, and then like he grabs like vanilla extract.
He's like, you know what's good?
Yeah, he grabs vanilla extract and he just puts a few droplets on his toothpaste. He would do that.
Honey with
for
a little
sure.
bit of chili pepper.
Okay, well, listen, everybody.
It's called Mike's Hot Honey, by the way. It's so good. It's
Would
great on
be
pizza.
hilarious once they start getting like irritated with each other just because of a home renovation. And Jimmy's like, "Where's the salt?" And he's like, "I told you 1,000 times it's in the freezer." She's getting so mad.
Yeah,
She's like,
that's awesome. She's like, did you? He's like, where's the cinnamon? And she's like, it's under the sink in the bathroom. Okay,
yeah, "It's in the garage." All right.
Now we don't have to worry about
that
it.
That does suck. Like renovating in a house you're in.
yeah, it's
Ugh.
terrible.
Gotta do what you gotta do though.
It's terrible. My client's here.
Oh, which one?
Sally.
Hi, Sally.
Bring
Sally.
Sally up.
Every time I say her name now, I think of that because you do it all the time.
Do what?
The Sally Up song. Oh,
What are
you
you
don't,
talking about?
you don't know that you do it?
What are you talking about?
All right, everybody. Well, you guys take care of yourselves out there, all right? And we'll see you next week.
Did you guys hear about Pluto?
What?
Messed up, right?
What happened?
Oh my God.
Not a planet.
You don't know?
Oh, that happened forever ago.
Did you hear about it though?
No.
It's not a planet.
That's his pickup line.
It's not a. Did you hear? It's messed up. It's not a plane anymore.
They
right?
took it away?
Yeah, it's just not. It's just a thing now.
Is it a star? They're calling it a star now?
You're not getting my inside psych reference.
No, I'm not. No.
Gus says that, so you made this worse.
I'm sorry. I didn't know.
You need to go watch it.
Low rider. No,
Is that Psych 2?
that's
No.
a song that you play when you roll up.
Okay. All right. Well,
The low rider.
tell them bye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Is
Bye.
a little higher. Play that song on the way out.
Okay. That song was on when we were lifting, is I think why you were thinking of that.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you still recording?
Yeah. We both were singing it.
Hey guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I don't have a lot going on in life, and it would really help me out if I had something to like help me out of bed in the morning.
Right.
So do something on our page that makes us get traction.
Send Zach some DMs.
No.